role in a lot of things in hip hop. He's Eminem's henchman. 50 has his hand in a little bit of everything going on in the game. And in case y'all didn't know, Big Meech is home, man. He ain't facing no more hard time in jail. Somebody cut him a deal. Diddy went in and Meech came out. Now the streets is alleging and speculating that 50 Cent might have pulled some strings because he is working on a documentary about Diddy and it's coming to Netflix. And who else got the scoop on Diddy and how he really get down? Who got that good input that could make this script even greater than it would have been if Big Meech was still in jail? Now, I ain't calling Big Meech no snitch, because if he was a snitch, he would have came home a long time ago. But they need proof on Diddy. And this is the only way they can really take this man down. They can tie him into so many illegal things if these allegations are true, and which they're not, because I know that Big Meech is a real one. Big Meech released from prison, finishing his sentence in a halfway house. Got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. That way he's able to be pampered. Whatever it is he wants, he can get it, from women to the latest fashion. He can catch up on his love and hip hop if that's what he's into. Catch up on his sports, kick his feet up. But you figure for what he did, to be able to be granted these privileges, what the hell did he do? Or what is he gonna do in return to get these special privileges? If you see him with a Vlad interview, you already know what time it is. They said the same thing about Boosie Badass. Was serving a life sentence. Next thing you know, he was sitting on Vlad's couch. Gene Deal word ain't holding up in these streets no more. We talked about it last night. He got exposed by Lovely T. America need a father figure to spread infamous lies about black people in the game. And since Gene Deal got knocked off his throne by a female, the legend is they need Big Meech in 50 Cent's camp. Now y'all gotta check this out. I want y'all to pay close attention to this, because this is where it get creepy. The infamous co-founder of the Black Mafia family crime enterprise is out from behind bars, and he's now finishing his sentence in comfier surroundings in Florida. The Federal Bureau of Prisons told TMZ Demetrius Big Meech Flannery was transferred Tuesday from FCI, Coleman Low, and Wildwood to community confinement, overseen by the BOP's Miami Rick Ross. Oh, I think I'm Big Meech. Oh my goodness. He got a new corrections officer, and he just so happened to be the boss. They sent him to Maybach territory, man. Got some good COs with some hairy Santa Claus beards that's willing to get him any present he wished this year. They moved him to a nice, cozy situation. He could serve out his sentence in the community and practically do whatever he want to do, as long as he confined to this neighborhood that let the big dogs out on a leash. During a time where they need some hardcore evidence to take down Diddy, they still in court trying to figure out how they gonna get him. They trying to think of anybody with dirty dealings with Diddy back in the day. It wasn't Cassie. It damn sure wasn't Lil Rod. Jay-Z got too much money to be playing. And I'm pretty sure Jay-Z didn't have no illegal business with Diddy, regardless of what y'all got to say about it. And 50 Cent is trying to put the nail in the coffin. And if these allegations are true, they said 50 Cent keeps his foot on Diddy's neck following the new $30 million sexual assault lawsuit from a male producer. His interest in this whole thing got people scratching their heads and seeing how they making all these moves to tell these stories about people, either in a negative light or a positive light. 50 Cent got his own studio like Tyler Perry. They trying to get the filming. They don't only need actors, they need writers. They need inspirational people to tell their stories. And Big Meech is home, and his brother is already on board with 50. Y'all gotta let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. And while we waiting to figure out what y'all gonna do, I gotta let y'all know, man, giving is receiving. If you don't believe that, that's probably why you don't got nothing for real. I ain't trying to run no game or run no scam, but it's $ Sean Blaze DOCZ. Give it to the universe, baby, because it's going to come back to you tenfold. And with that being said, let me see what's going on tonight. Simply Alluring is in the building. Palman, what it do? Lily Lynn. Who else we got up in here? Lisa Sammy. And everybody else watching the video. So much love for y'all. I really do appreciate it. If you watching the video, let me know you out there, because right now it's about to get real deep. Let's go. Let's get this thing round up. Let me get y'all riled up. Y'all need to hear this, because this is some real talk. People still trying to connect the dots. Big Meech was crossed up by plenty of people. Young Jeezy had dealings with Diddy, and then Jeezy went the other route, left BMF in the dust. Big Meech is home. He can tell stories on a lot of people if that's what he wanted to do. And I'm not saying he got to snitch. Telling his story is not snitching. Telling his truth and what he experienced in life is not snitching. And that's all they really need, is a real one to have a word to say about Diddy, because everybody that's speaking on Diddy right now, you can't respect them as a real one. Lil Rod is not that. All the talking Gene Deal been doing, he's not that. They got a real one to speak up about whatever it is, whatever experience he had with Diddy. We about to get into it. Listen to this shit.
All your brain cells from smoking weed, that's a fairy tale. I know people 90, down there 100 years old that still smoke, and they can remember a lot of shit. But you know, I mean, I remember back then them talks we had. I mean, shoot, you remember? You was right there in the midst, but you was never in harm's way. Nobody I ever have around me that's close to the family I ever put in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how people back in the past, you know, they might be hanging out. In the 80s, you might be hanging out with a robber or somebody, and the man got 2-3 bricks in the house, which you never supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're not supposed to. I'm not going to be hanging out with Puff and I got 100 bricks in the basement. You know what I'm saying? And we at the house together. No, you don't do that. You don't mix the two. You know what I'm saying? And I learned how to do that very well. And that's why none of my friends fell with me, or they couldn't even though they tried to, you know, insinuate. I used to get letters insinuating. Don't you think it's funny that most of the dudes that been around Puff got life sentences, or they doing it? Listen, man, that man, they had nothing to do with what I was doing, okay? We enjoyed each other, having fun, partying, man, and we was friends, that's it.
They enjoyed each other, having fun, partying, y'all.
Oh my goodness.
Big Meech used to party with Diddy. And if all these things they say about Diddy is true, it's safe to say that Big Meech was a part of the freak off. Or maybe they was just playing bingo together. Maybe he a chess player. I don't know all the details. But according to the news and what they talking about in the media, Diddy was a very raunchy man. And for him to say they enjoyed each other and they was just friends, that can be completely innocent. But in the world we live in today, nothing about Diddy is innocent. He's 1,000% guilty when it comes to everything. Your wildest fantasy, your greatest joke, you can crack it on Diddy and it will land. So it's safe to say, now that Big Meech is home and Diddy in jail, That's what's going to keep Diddy in jail. That's the anchor. That's going to solidify this man staying in jail. 50 already said he got his foot on Diddy's neck after they hit him with another $30 million sexual assault lawsuit. So how was that Diddy? How was that 50 Cent having his foot on Diddy's neck? Did he instruct for this lawsuit to happen? Did he orchestrate this? It's a possibility that all these events that's happening to Diddy is being orchestrated by 50 Cent or his bosses over there at Aftermath and Shady Aftermath. It could be a production put together to take this man down for the death of Tupac Shakur, nevertheless. They got things going on behind the scenes, some dirt that been done, and people want to even the score. Believe it or not, people still in their feelings about what Diddy did to a lot of people in the entertainment business. They took it all personal. And these same people, supposed to be his counterparts and his peers in the game, it's no telling who he crossed. People wondering why no celebrities is coming out speaking on his behalf. They probably happy he in jail because once upon a time, he may have done them dirty. Jay-Z complained about situations in his career that got a lot to do with Diddy and how they was moving when they first got on. Big Meech ended up in jail. Wolf got killed. Meech got shot in the ass. Listen at this, man. Hold on, run that back a little bit. Listen at this.
Very well. And that's why none of my friends fell with me, or they couldn't even though they tried to, insinuate. I used to get letters insinuating. Don't you think it's funny that most of the dudes that been around Puff got life sentences, or they doing it? Listen, man, that man ain't had nothing to do with what I was doing, okay? We enjoyed each other, having fun, partying, man, and we was friends, that's it. He had nothing to do with what I done wrong, you know what I'm saying, or my brother done wrong. No entertainment had nothing to do with what we did wrong, you know what I'm saying, on that side of law. But they tried to insinuate a difference. Just like the Craig Pettis dude, man. Come on, man. How can you put me with this dude? I'm bigger than any plug I ever had, man. I never messed with this dude ever in life, man. I don't know him. We might have ran across each other's paths. I'm not saying that we maybe didn't run across each other's paths, but I don't remember.
So you don't think he was trying to put some work off on Diddy?
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Pink Cocaine? You think he didn't want to get a whiff of what was going on around there with them BMF brothers? Now, I must give Big Meech his credit. He's solid than a motherfucker. You can't take that from him. He not gonna run his mouth in no type of way to incriminate anybody. He is the realest of the realest. And by no way am I trying to paint him out to be a snitch or a flunky or a donkey or any of that, man. I promise you, Big Meech is the real deal. He been down, but the difference is today snitching is not snitching, man.
Oh my goodness.
It's a new day and era. The rules have changed. That's like, there's no such thing as a traditional relationship in the modern era. No matter how hard you try to hold on to those traditional values, it's damn near impossible in the modern era. Unless you're just trying to be an extraordinary gentleman or some shit. And you still gonna get played. The rules have changed. Big Meech is in a comfier situation. This man ain't gotta worry about sleeping on no cot. He at home. He eating good, feeling good, and getting fresh air, smoking weed maybe.
Oh my goodness.
Big Meech is in a comfier situation, man. The infamous co-founder of the Black Mafia family crime enterprise is now, he's not in jail no more, man. He's serving his sentence in a halfway house. Big Meech was arrested in 2005, and in 2008, he was sentenced to 30 years in prison after being convicted on charges related to drug trafficking and money laundering. Earlier this year, a judge shortened his sentence by almost 3 years. They started hacking away. And that just happened earlier this year. And that's when Diddy really fell into the mud. Somebody pulling strings to get this man out of there. He's needed elsewhere, especially in these times where stories are worth more than gold. Your rapper ain't got nothing on a blogger in 2024, man. And if your rapper doing the blog, then he really on some shit. Because people want to hear the story. Regardless of what it is, people don't read books no more. Zane is not selling out in the stores. People really not listening to audiobooks. Even that's boring. People want a good old podcast. Or to hear someone famous tell a story. We've been listening to flunky after flunky telling the story from the bench. This man was actually in the game. Jeezy done cooled off. Ain't no telling what type of brew this man got for the masses and for a check. And all you got to do is come to his home or wherever they got him in the halfway house. If Suge Knight can have a podcast on Death Row about Death Row, y'all don't think Big Meech can have the same or better or greater? Y'all need to hear this, man. We gonna be going back and forth. Y'all need to listen at this, man. Yo, shout out to Cam Capone News. Y'all gotta listen at this, man.
Kind of seen you touch on this a little bit, but there was, with the whole Wolf and BMF situation.
Well,
is there anything you could talk about with that?
Yeah, I'll talk about that. Wolf wanted to move on and started a club. Him and a guy, Mike Sally, was going to invest in this club. It was 321 they was going to buy in Miami. It's where J-Lo had gave Puff a birthday party at. So Wolf wanted his money back from Puff. Puff had promised him once he do a Universal deal or whatever that he was going to give Wolf his $300,000 back. Ak had once said it was about $500,000, but I think $300,000 of that money was Wolf, either because he was spending money on supporting the other two guys who got convicted to, they got 9, 16 to life sentences for conspiracy of selling drugs. So Wolf was spending his money on helping them, their families and everything like that. And the money he helped give to Puff to hold Craig Mack and Big from going to somebody else and being a part of Bad Boy until he got the deal with Clyde Davis.
Oh my goodness.
So now, Puff became real good friends with Meech from BMF. And we had went to the fights, and I wrote this, and I talked about it in my book, in my second book. We had went to the fights down in Detroit, and we was on a tour bus with Meech, and Meech told Puff he ain't have to worry about nothing, nobody, or he was good from this point on. Whenever he's going somewhere, just let him know. Because Meech was getting into the music business, and Puff was opening some doors for him. You know what I'm saying? Just like he made an introduction with Puff, I think, to Jacob the Jeweler. And the BMF cats, all they did have a lot of jewelry.
Hold on, wait. So Meech was looking for a plug? Not just any plug. Y'all know he liked to do it big. That boy, well, that man, that gangster rather, done linked up with the diddler. And Puff started opening up doors. Him and Wolf was tight. They was all family around there. To what extent exactly? What does it take to get somebody like Diddy to open up some doors? Like, I know we partied together, but we ain't never really partied together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to party with you, man. He partied with Puff. How out of hand did it get? He already offered 50 Cent to take him shopping like he was one of his hoes. Let me take you shopping. Got 50 Cent trying on clothes and coming out the dressing room, spinning around in circles. He wanted to take him on a date and splurge on 50. And when they asked him about it, he said 50 looked like he needed some new clothes. He was looking to date 50, allegedly, man, and 50 wasn't going for it. I know Meech is solid, and we ain't got to worry about him being no type of zesty. That ain't what this video was about, and that's not the direction that we going. But Diddy, on the other hand, everybody already got their speculations intact. We got to move on, man. Somebody asked the question, is 50 Cent zesty? At this point in time, in the entertainment business, it's a possibility that they are zesty. But men to link up, they really got to link up. That's what it's looking like. But I know that it can't be the case. But the way they putting it, the business that they doing and the people that they doing business with is very, very suspect to me, man. Hell, 50 Cent got a deal with Dr. Dre. And they say all types of weird Diddy things about him as well. But that's Negro here nor there. Y'all gotta listen at this, man.
Meech home.
He a Long Island. He back in Long.
Brad knocked out 20 years like it wasn't nothing. Didn't snitch, didn't fold. Really stayed down.
Hold on, wait a minute. What is this?
Hey, look, dog.
Our fry cook
Oh shit, this is straight Fugazi. I do apologize for that. I'm trying to hear what Whack 100 had to say about it. They had some bozo talking about it. Hold on, what is this? Okay, listen at this.
You know, and
Are we gonna see Wolf in the?
of course we get this.
Okay.
This
A
pivotal
puff?
stuff. Like we
You
need.
see a puff?
You know, it's interesting in the Wolf case because your friends will push you further than your enemies at points because they won't see how far they're going with things. You know what I'm saying? But they have relationships. They traveled went to Africa and hung out on boats and stuff like that together. Like, but prior to this,
That's a
It's
crazy
like-
story.
I
I
know,
heard that
right?
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, 50 saying that they was all family. They was on them yachts together, went to Africa together. Wolf, Big Meech, Diddy, they whole entourage. They was family like that. There's some crazy business, man, that's happening out here in these streets. Y'all got to pay close attention to this. Reg, go ahead, play that.
Remember it. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely never did no business illegally together. You know what I'm saying? We never done no business. I never shot with this man out of Memphis, Tennessee. I never went to Memphis for a plug. You know what I mean?
That's right.
You know, I never done that, man. I don't even know where they come up with that, man. And then the guy's a rat, man. He's been working for the feds for 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? Cooperate. So you can look at my paperwork, man. My paperwork, if I was ratting, it'd be on CNN. You know what I mean?
You better believe it, my nigga.
Yeah, it'd be on CNN. You know, you got some people insinuate, oh, Big Meech telling on Mexicans. How? Look on Wikipedia. It'll tell you. Daniel Correll out of L.A., he telling on me. If I had went to trial, he's saying I used to buy 500 at a time from it. You go on Wikipedia and pull it up. It got his face on there. Don't only look at the black rats like Doc and Blanco and all and E. Look at the Connect telling on one plug telling on me. You know what I'm saying? Sure. You know, the penitentiary rules is if you do not call a man hot or a rat or a snitch or that he cooperating with the government without having paperwork able to show your face everywhere, you're not gonna read Big Meech and robbed the Mexicans over here, or we killed the Colombians, or we took some from the Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? That's the dude got a hat or he got boundaries. I can go anywhere on the planet and not worry about nothing. Me and anybody that's from BMF. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I can go to the suburbs anywhere, or I can go to any ghetto.
This motherfucker home, y'all. He home. Hide your girl, man. Hide your girl. Meech is home. Man, the legacy that they building, what they constructing, what they putting together with 50 Cent, the new black entertainment industry. They used to call him 50 Snitch back in the day, man. That's what they said he was, man. They said he ratted out the whole Supreme team. Now he working with BMF. That's what's happening out here, man. The whole entertainment business. They got Mary J. Blige on board with all of their madness. They glorifying that street life. This leading more people to the penitentiary than rap music ever did. The kids that watch this shit think this is how they supposed to get rich. It's documented. It's Black history, man. This is Black history. These are like slavery movies. This is the new form of the slave from the Black trials and tribulations. It's like the new series of Roots for the modern times, man. People hold on to this in their soul, in their bones, they ghetto. Ramen noodles, Kool-Aid, embedded in the brain, man. You crack one of these niggas' skull, it look just like some ramen noodles, man.
Oh my goodness.
The ghetto is ingrained in the minds of the black masses. Thanks to 50 Cent. He about to take it to the top. With nothing but foolishness. But that's Negro here nor there. Look, I ain't bitching about it. I'm just saying, Big Meech is a whole wealth of information that can be utilized for this man's mastermind, Yakub, two brain having ass. It's gonna be a destruction. And it's happening, man. Y'all see 50 Cent had Donald Trump coming out listening to Many Men.
Oh my goodness.
We don't know where to draw the line. We don't know where to draw the line. But Big Meech is home, baby. It's time to celebrate. Crack open the champagne. It's about to get ugly. All these other people with no names, making a living, making a killing with no name, it's all about to come to a screeching halt. Who sold more bricks? Who sold more blow? Who could really talk that talk? Who more verified? Who more certified? And since the public opinion is all that really matter, Big Meech could sway the vote and annihilate Diddy, man. That's what they working on. Y'all gotta listen at this.
You know,
this is a chat GPT for Airbnb. We've
that
used
outta
this
here.
AI breakthrough.
Get it out
to
of here.
generate-
Listen,
you
y'all.
know what I'm saying? So Puff was opening doors for Meech to get into the music business. So one day we was in the office. This is about a week or two before Wolf got killed. Puff told Wolf, I don't need you no more. And Wolf was like, you don't need me no more. He said, yeah, Meech said I don't need you no more. So Wolf said, yo, them niggas ain't all what you think they are. He said, listen, I don't have to even have you around me no more. And when I do this Universal deal, I'm gonna give you your money. Yo, and Wolf was like, yo, I'm gonna be around as much as I wanna be around, and I'm gonna show you they ain't all that. A week or two later, they had that altercation in the club. And in that altercation in the club, according to Wolf's mother, the investigators told her Meech phones were tapped, and in his phone he made a call to Puff,
Oh my goodness.
telling him to call Wolf and straighten Wolf out like, yo, call Wolf. Let him know, man, this shit don't mean, get your boy. Whatever Wolf Meech said to him, get your boy. This is according to Wolf's mother. And the investigators told Wolf's mother that Puff told her that his response was, oh, I can't stop him. I can't control what he do, man. Y'all do what y'all gotta do.
Oh. Damn. And Wolf was supposed to be his mans. He did all that to avoid paying him $300,000. Was Diddy broke the whole time or no? Was he really a billionaire? They said Kanye was a billionaire. Then they stripped all his money away. You figure if you got $1 billion, how's somebody gonna take it from you? They taking all of Diddy's money. Man. He set his own mans up. And Meech said he was working for the feds all along. It's time for the big payback. Now is the time to lay the smack down, man. 50 Cent got the Legion of Doom. Diddy not gonna be able to get out of this, man. Not to mention, and I'm not saying that Meech gonna do any talking, but his presence alone out in these streets just raising a whole lot of questions. These discussions is being brought back up. Before he was released, people never even considered connecting these dots. They talking about Diddy was sex trafficking, but people was doing it. It's not like they was doing it against their will. People was getting paid. He had sex workers. Now they trying to flip it to say minors and stuff was involved. They trying to do him like R. Kelly, Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, and all the other brothers they take down. But it's only one way they could really get him and it could really stick, is if he was involved in something super illegal. And through the mouth of Big Meech, I doubt if they'll ever find out. But like I said, somebody else will be willing to vouch just to put Big Meech's name in their mouth, man. Now it starts a whole nother conversation on YouTube. Which one of them flunkies gonna step up and tell they Puff and BMF story? Or they Big Meech? People want to hear it, man. The bloggers is calling and asking, what do you know? Do you have anything on Puff and Big Meech? It's coming. Now they could really lay the smack down on everything this man have. Now they can determine whether his money is legitimate. Instead of paying off victims, they could take his money and seize it. If it's really dirty money, and with a name like Diddy Dirty Money, they can easily prove it. Y'all gotta listen at this, man.
A lot of dudes can't do that, man. They don't know that. They don't know that.
That's what it is to be a cultural icon, like
Yeah.
for real.
And I work hard though. I work hard. You know,
Like you are like the real. The way that this Tony Montana character influenced these kids. And his ideas
even myself. Yeah.
But the way that has impacted them, you have impacted them. Only more so because you're not an actor playing a part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I'm real life.
You actualized this shit.
Yeah.
You made this shit reality.
Yeah.
They don't have the mental capacity to be able to process that type of shit, man. Like they really, that's some of the shit I was trying to say back then. You know what I mean? I was like, they don't have the mental capacity to really ascertain what you're doing right now.
But you know, when you doing it, even when you doing it, you know, it's like, it's one thing when you grow up and you watching people doing it and you trying to learn from other people's mistakes. But when you become the one, you know, that's why I couldn't take off, like you said. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't I couldn't went nowhere and with a bunch of millions and hid. You know what I'm saying? Because I became the one. So, you know what I'm saying? I become the one, so it's like I'm the one setting precedence everywhere.
Nope. I got to check in with my people, man. Got to check in with the chat. We got to talk about it. Y'all got to let me know how y'all feel about it. When somebody go in, somebody come out. It's like a revolving door. Will Diddy get a pardon for the crimes he did? Big Meech in a comfier situation, even though the crimes he did, it was way more egregious than what Diddy did. It's sort of like they did the switcheroo at a time like this, in the era that we headed in. How was Big Meech's influence necessary for society? How was this going to help the situation with him being halfway home? This is inspiring people to live just like the characters on the show, because it's always light at the end of the tunnel, man. You could be as badass as you want to be. It ain't going to be the end of your life. Actually, you'll have a legacy that you and your family could eat off of and feed off of for eternity. What type of example? All of this for the cost of one man? Did they lock up BMF just so they can eventually get the Puff? Puff been doing dirt for a long time. A lot of people fell. Shine fell. And look where Shine at right now. He's a whole commissioner or something like that. Y'all need to see this. Shine is basically the president of a country. Y'all see how things turned around? Even though they put him away because of Diddy, he's back now with more power. He like Barack Obama. But he took a fall just so they could add it up to get this man. They knew they couldn't take Diddy down easily. This shit is years in the making. How many people was used as pawns just to knock this man off of his square? Now it's turning around. He not the man he once was, but the people that he dealt with, they in the position to really do him dirty, man. Shine did 10 years. I'm not saying he had something to do with Puff going to jail, but it was in a lot of people's interest for Puff to be the fall guy. In the greater scheme of things, allegedly. These is allegations and speculations. He's a part of the Jewish community, man. He went to Jerusalem to pay his homage and to pledge his allegiance. He got family in high places, man. They play by a different code, a different rule. A cog in the system. He got in line step to take this man down. What y'all think he was thinking about them 10 years he was serving time? Y'all don't think he was thinking about the big payback? Y'all don't think that was in his plans? To get back at the man that sent him away? He stepped his game all the way up. Shine Bowers believes his new leader. He got a nation. Hey, them some dots y'all gonna have to connect, but we gotta get back into this. Y'all ready for it? I hope y'all is, because this is about to go down, man. This news I'm sharing with y'all ain't never been heard before on this platform. So y'all gotta listen close, because they talking about Big Meech is home to do damage, but I don't think he that type of dude. Listen to this.
Investigators told Wolf's mother that Puff told her that his response was, "Oh, I can't stop him. I can't control what he do, man. Y'all do what y'all gotta do." And Wolf ended up dying that night. Getting killed by the dude that he introduced to BMF.
Damn, that's kind of crazy. Damn. I think you said you introduced Diddy to Jacob, the jeweler?
No.
Meech.
I didn't say that. I said that I think Diddy introduced Meech to Jacob the Jeweler.
That's crazy because Jacob got caught in the BMF RICO also for allegedly concealing the money. Like they were buying chains from Jacob, and Jacob wasn't reporting who he was getting the money from, or he wasn't reporting the money at all during the invest. So he actually got in trouble too.
Mm-hmm. But Diddy didn't get in trouble for making the introduction.
Diddy didn't get in trouble for making the introduction. Nope. Well, I guess.
Damn. This man. You get in bed with him, he got you all twisted up in all types of madness. Wires all over the house. He giving information in exchange for whatever it is he want. Protection. Concealed videos of him whooping on Cassie in the hallway, man. They could make an illegal tape disappear until they ready to put it back out. All the people he done crossed, now they got the opportunity to lay the smack down on him. They say when you go up, all them people you see going up is going to be the same people you going to see coming back down, man. And that's what Puff going through. He's seeing Gene Dill all on the blogs. The same dude he was coming up with, he's seeing him now that he on his way down, man. The dude that he did business with, not illegal. The D-boys that he partied with and had a good time with, he's seeing them on his way up. Now he's seeing that Big Meech got released. Can you imagine Diddy getting the news while he in the damn hell of a cell? They said the place where Diddy at is considered hell on earth. He ain't in no comfier situation. He missing home. He wish he can go get on his yacht. He miss his hoes. And Big Meech is back out there in them streets. How y'all think that make him feel? The world already picking on this man. Badly. They picking on him so bad he can't even take it. All over the internet, they talking. And then to see somebody that they said would be serving the rest of his life in jail come out, eating a big ass sandwich, standing on the porch with some flip-flops on, in a nice area, in a nice neighborhood in Florida. Come on, man. Y'all gotta listen to this.
They gonna fall out over girls or something. We don't fall out over no girls. We hit them all. They hit my hoes, I hit they hoes.
Damn, he talking about a freak off, y'all. A straight up freak off. They all banging each other. They just swinging them bitches. If you want it, you could have it. Ain't nothing. It's some dirty shit. It really make you wonder what money can do. It's some dirty people in the world for that dirty green. And they live that lifestyle to the fullest. Even party with Diddy, they just swinging them bitches. That's the life, man. They wasn't ashamed of it. If you ain't with it, you a lame. That's just the way it go, man. It's madness. And 50 Cent is rubbing his hands together right now because he knows somebody that know everything that they need to know to keep his foot on Diddy's neck for a long ass time. 50 is like they champ. It's not a racist thing at all. You got so many brothers lined up to do the dirt. It's impossible to say that race got something to do with this. Y'all gotta listen, man. Hold up.
Yes, there was a situation where Tupac found out Jay-Z had a show in Las Vegas.
Right.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah. I don't know how Pac found out that Jay-Z had a show, but Jay-Z was not coming out that room. He had to call Chaz.
So how much did it cost
Talking about Jay-Z and Tupac like they Dr. King and Malcolm X. He would not come off that balcony. Whatever, man. Shout out to Gene Deal. He been providing the internet with a whole bunch of information about people. If you want to say anybody's a snitch, it ain't Big Meech. I'll tell y'all that much. It's some things going on in the media that I want to share with y'all. Y'all need to listen at this.
They feel like Puff knew what Meech was doing. Then with the introduction to Jacob and different people, and a lot of people going to jail for money laundering and stuff like that, Puff being, and this is documented, Puff being a CI for an FBI agent. I said this years ago, that Kim and Kirk Burroughs took some paperwork. They was taking some papers up to the FBI, so like when they was here in New York. They was taking paperwork up there and stuff like that. Don't know what it was, but later on found out that he was a CI.
Hold on, wait a minute. This man was officer number 1, a private detective, Diddy. No wonder he was being protected for so long. No wonder he got away with so many things. He may be responsible for the whole BMF takedown. That's what they talking about. Diddy provided them with a link to get this man knocked. And while he was partying with Big Meech, he was gathering information and reporting it. Look at this, y'all. Jason Whitlock believed Diddy is likely a government intelligence asset. Hey man, I might want to. Y'all need to stay tuned because this.
Let me talk to you about P. Diddy. You watch rap and you listen to any contemporary music. I don't care if it's white or black, and it's when I was growing up and my parents were like, "You're not listening to Afternoon Delight, please." But now you listen to stuff and. I swear to you, 20% of the songs are something about something going into somebody's butt, it seems. It has been so dark for so long, and now you read about P. Diddy, and what the hell is that guy's life all about?
Well, I mean, he has been seduced by money and fame and attention and just greed. And the music industry has a long history of just flat out demonic energy, and we've never seen anything like what's going on in rap music and what has been going on in rap music. Rap music is lyrical pornography, and we've mainstreamed. We've mainstreamed all of these guys, and not that physical pornography is any better, but I just don't remember Hugh Hefner and Larry Flint being invited to the White House, the Oval Office. I don't remember, hey, let's make them the halftime performers of the Super Bowl. This mainstreaming, normalizing, and treating rappers with such respect when they're just lyrical pornographers that promote a level of nihilism that that's just unprecedented in any other art form. And again, people, well, what about rap music and Ozzy Osbourne or this person or that person, Marilyn Manson or what? Nothing is on the level. And I'm not saying those other genres aren't bad, because all music has turned very nihilistic.
But it's not mainstream like rap is. Rap is everywhere.
Damn. They looking to gentrify the whole situation. And do I blame them? Hell to the no. Hip-hop has become ridiculous. Rap music is ridiculous. It is vicious. It is creating demons. It has created monsters. It has turned people into deviants. It has made people selfish. It's very destructive, especially to the black family. Rap music is so damn destructive, they don't even want it in other countries for real. Enough is enough. They trying to figure out a way to heal the problem. They trying to cut it at its root. They want to bring it all. People gonna have to get with the program, and that's what 50 Cent is providing, a program to get with. His whole power universe is the program, and it's very destructive. Power is nothing but gentrified ghetto crime. That's all it is, man. It's the crime in the gentrification era, where people put on suits and ties and act like they doing something professional when they really doing something very illegal. It pinpoint successful people of color and make successful people of color look like criminals, man. The whole family's a mess. Even though he's a businessman with a apparent legitimate business and even a white business partner, they both some criminals. And his kids going to all them black kids in those big Ivy League schools, only in them schools because they parents is selling drugs. That's the narrative that they painting, man. It's disgusting. It's racism on a whole nother level. And I ain't trying to bitch about it. They got Big Meech home from jail. They writing. They coming up with these productions for the people out there that don't read. They'll turn a book into a series. And it's all twisted, man. It's all twisted. And all I'm trying to say, how long I've been on here, man? Let me double check this. All I'm trying to say is Big Meech is home. Welcome home to Big Meech. Snitching ain't snitching no more. So even if you want to say that he gonna snitch or he did snitch, what is snitching exactly in the new era when everybody got an iPhone? Even your 4-year-old baby got an iPad. People snitching on themselves at 2 years old and ain't even know it. Snitching ain't snitching. Just by this man telling his story could be considered snitching to some people. But the truth is the truth. And we in the era of truth. Cat Williams even said it. All the deviants getting exposed. This is the year of truth. Ain't no more hiding. Ain't no more secrets. It's all coming to light. And maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. People been lied to for so long. The industry gotta take a dive. Or else we never gonna amount to anything more. But what's sinister is the lyrics can't compete with the visuals they can provide, man. People watching 30-second clips, 50-second clips, over and over. Before you know it, your brain is scattered on some MK Ultra. And when it comes to reality, your view of reality is so warped and mutated to where you actually a living demon. Well, at least that's how I see it. Too much of anything is not good for you. And it's gonna be a whole lot of this. Listen at this, show.
Yeah, now I'm feeling like I made it, Cabario. I'm looking up. All my friends are mostly entertainers. I still got street friends, don't get me wrong, but all my friends, I'm in the entertainment door. I'm in that realm now. Now I'm finna start making a lot of legitimate money, and the feds just came and snatched me up. You know what I'm saying? And being that I got a letter from somebody saying that basically because I never changed my address from being Detroit, Michigan, is the reason why Michigan could snatch me up and indict me. You see what I'm saying? What? Hold on one second. Hold on.
The hell? Getting some dome?
Oh my goodness.
No offense.
What the
But
hell
if
was
you're
that
paying
all
more than
about?
$30 per month on
Hold
car
on, wait a
insurance,
second, y'all. Wait.
you're getting ripped off.
Here we go.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, so that's what, you know, and I didn't even know that. I just found that out in a letter, like I'm saying. But you know,
You just found that out when?
Tonight, in a letter, somebody wrote me. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, in a letter.
What the hell going on back there? Whatever it was, it sounded very pause-worthy. But that's Negro here nor there. Yeah, well, that jail life is something else. Thank God he not in there no more. That was disgusting. Why back there moaning? Whatever. You know, that ain't something that I really want to speak on. But I will say this before I get out of here, man. That boy 50 Cent, he trying his hardest to make sure this man do not get out of this situation, even if that mean helping other people get home. How long he been working on Puff? Did he find out about his baby mother being a sex worker for Puff, and that's what made him flip? That'd do it. That'd be the final button. Yo, baby mama sex working for Diddy? Even when y'all was together, he figure Diddy put this bitch on me. Diddy got information on me. It's no telling what 50 Cent told his baby mother. What intimate conversations he had with this woman. And the whole time she probably was wearing the wire, getting ready to report to Officer Diddy. He had a whole baby with a sex worker and didn't even know what the hell was going on. He gotta explain this he loved his child. He was getting played the whole time by Diddy. Man, that gotta hurt like a bitch. Like, you dirty. There's no words he could say to her, man. He gotta be heartbroken. He put a whole baby in this chick. He thought the love was real. He tried to play Big Daddy and buy her a ring. He was tricking off on her, and she was taking her cut back to Diddy. What in the fuck, man? How could he man, he's pissed. That gotta hurt like a bitch. You figure millionaires wouldn't be going through stuff like this. You brothers out there, y'all like, if I had $1 million, $50 million, I would never have to worry about a chick being scandalous. I never have to worry about a chick trying to play me or cheat or do anything behind my back. If I had the money, my lady would treat me like a king. This man got all the money you could imagine, and still, his baby mama running around with the diddler behind his bag. After she just had his whole baby and still working with the man. He keeping his foot on his neck. Big Meech is home, damn it. Well, halfway home. 1 foot, he home enough to sit back and do a podcast. He home enough to sit with some writers and get that shit together. 50 must have had to explain his diabolical plan in order to get this man released. Like, you plan on doing what to the black community? They pushed that button so fast. What type of letter did 50 write to the judge? He sent him a Willie Lynch letter and signed his name at the bottom in exchange for Big Meech. Like, 50 Cent wrote up a hell of a contract. Oh my God, this is about to get crazy. He home. Right when Diddy went, not a month after Diddy went to jail, here come Big Meech coming home from jail. It's unclear when Big Meech will officially be finished his sentence, but the thing here is he's no longer in federal prison. Brittany K. Barnett, attorney for Big Meech and co-founder of the Buried Alive Project, tells TMZ she's overjoyed Flannery is free after nearly 20 years behind bars, and that he used his time in prison to focus on his own personal growth, and he has the opportunity now to start a new chapter in his life. He ain't the same Big Meech, and rightfully so. He's an older man. Let me show y'all something, because y'all looking at these older pictures and y'all getting caught up in the glory like he's still Scarface, but now he's just Al Pacino, man. And ain't nothing wrong with that. He a living legend. I'm looking forward to hear what Big Meech got to say. And once again, by no means am I trying to say the big dog is a snitch. All I'm saying is snitching is not snitching in 2024. Ask T.I. about it. Ask Tekashi 6ix9ine about it. Them days is gone, man. He got too much information. Anything that come out his mouth is gonna be gold, man. We live in the era to where people that actually did something with their life, people want to hear it. Because nowadays ain't nobody got no life.
Oh my goodness.
After the pandemic, you ain't got no life. You probably had a life before the pandemic, but nowadays you ain't got no life. This man actually lived a life that people want to hear about. People don't want to hear about your life. Your life is not worth a podcast. And I ain't trying to make you feel bad about your situation, but you ain't done shit worth talking about. Big Meech, on the other hand, he's one of a kind. Whatever come out his mouth is going to be worth more than diamonds and pearls, man. He been in the game since the 80s, him and his brother. He been willing, and man, this man been putting it down for a long time. He been in them streets for real, for real. It don't get no slicker than Meech. He whispers something in your ear. Next thing you standing on the corner with some bricks, pissing on yourself, man.
Oh my goodness.
He whispers something in your ear. Now you sitting on a Greyhound. Nervous as hell, sitting in the back with a duffel bag on your lap. His son better not get out of hand. He was having a good time being in his daddy's shoes. But now his daddy want his shoes back. Is he gonna give it? What's gonna happen to him, man? He been feeling it for a long. Now the wave is really home. The real deal is back. Is his son gonna be able to handle that? People gonna be questioning his credentials and credibilities. But either way, that's Big Meech's son. But he gonna have to sit his ass down.
Oh my goodness.
Or at least move over and let his dad drive the car. The big show is back. And it's about to get interesting. Welcome home, big dog. All the real ones that's left. But whatever it's worth, man, y'all can pound on y'all chest one more time. Just don't beat on your chest loud enough for your old lady to hear it. You don't want no problems? Oh, you don't want no problems? Them days over. He the real Ron O'Neal, man. Forget what y'all talking about. They need to do a Superfly movie and let Big Meech. What was the dude name in the movie? I forgot. They need to let him play him though. That's Negro here, no there. We about to get out of here. All them old time slick, them slick pimp, dope Dylan. They coming home, man. When is Prince coming home? Is Prince still alive? I forgot. They might as well go ahead. Well, 50 Cent will never make it possible for them to let Preem out of jail. Y'all notice that? 50 would never ever do anything in his power to help Preem get out of jail. But I feel like 50's fingerprints is all over this. Hell, he working with his son. He figured he'd do him a favor for his real dad. 50 Cent took this little man under his arm. It's a family affair with Big Meech. And 50 Cent, BMF, you think they ain't got love for 50 in the D? You think he ain't feeding families out there in Detroit? 50 Cent putting it down for the D. And he just so happened to be beefing with Diddy. Do y'all feel me, man? Look at this. 50 Cent celebrates BMF Season 4 renewal after Big Meech prison sentence reduced. Hold on, so they renewed the shit? Oh my God. They renewed it as soon as his sentence got reduced? And they working on Season 4? Is he gonna make a cameo? They gonna tell the story how he wanted to be told in his own words? Are they gonna have voiceovers from the real Big Meech in the script? Money to be made and games to be played. They linking up on a whole nother level. This is bigger than the Death Row Tupac era, bigger than the Bad Boy era. This is a new era. With these shows, they 4 seasons in. 50 he's steamrolling this shit. And it's only gonna get more interesting. He got the Diddy documentary coming. And he ain't about to do no ordinary shit, no copy paste with pictures and all that. He about to make it cinematic. They already said he trying to hire somebody that look just like Puffy. That's the only thing that's stopping the production. He looking for the perfect Diddy. 50 Cent has celebrated BMF getting renewed for a 4th season by Stars just days after Big Meech saw his prison sentence reduced. Oh man, as reported earlier this week, the Black Mafia family co-founder is now set to be freed by 2025 after initially being handed a 30-year sentence in 2008 for drug trafficking. December is right around the corner, man. We in October, it's about to be 2025. They talking about they don't know how long he gonna be living in this halfway house in Florida, nevertheless. What, for 3 more months? Maybe 6? He might be home right now. This is crazy, man. 50 Cent series BMF is based on the rise of the criminal organization in the 80s and 90s, and the G-Unit mogul has welcomed his run as Stars being extended. Fifth wrote on Instagram Thursday, "You know the vibe, Season 4. On the way. It's only gonna get better and better, but catch Season 3. They already working on it, man." He also shared a video from Power star Gianni Pablo, who could be seen promoting the Season 3 premiere of BMF over a backdrop of the news article about Big Meech's sentence being reduced. He said, "I just want to say I'm super excited for the best show on Stars to be back. BMF Season 3 airs March 1st, and I'm just so excited to see it." So this man's promoting the new season with a free Big Meech backdrop. Can't tell me that 50 ain't had nothing to do with this, but y'all could call it how y'all want it. I'm gonna go ahead and exit the video with much love for Big Meech and the whole BMF out there. Trust me, it's a lot of real ones in that organization, and this one is definitely a real one. So whatever he got to say about anything, he done did his time. He done paid his debt to society. It ain't no snitching by him telling his life. If people want to hear it, y'all think he not gonna tell it because he don't want to be looked at as a snitch? That's the dumbest thing ever. If you can get paid to tell your truth, regardless of what it may be, you would do it. People write books all the time and put their family business out there and have their whole family looking stupid. Y'all not gonna try Big Meech like he ain't real. He did his time. Welcome home, Big Meech. 50, you're wrong, bruh. And for my people out there watching,
subscribe cause you know you got your paper up.
Hey, for the people that don't got their paper up, y'all need to subscribe too. We need to change that song tonight, bruh. Tonight. Because even if you ain't got your paper up, you still need to be subscribing to the channel, man. We gonna do something about that song. Best believe that. Let me give a shout out to my peoples, my members, that show me so much love. Greta Woodson, what's up, baby? And all the people that's not members. Even though I'm not saying y'all name, I'm showing y'all love by putting y'all on the screen. Lisa Sammy is in the building. QS, what's up, baby? Sonia E, what it do, mama? Palman is here. That's always a good thing. Greta Woodson. Cleo Couture is in the building. What it do, Cleo? Banji Cooks. I see you. Who else we got? I'm going to show y'all all this love before I get out of here. Drip Advisory is still with the family. Playa. What it do, player? And everybody else watching the video. I got so much love for y'all. Make sure y'all do me a favor, man. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And for the people that hit that Cash App, somebody out there showed me a whole lot of love, man. And I want to let you know all the love that you showed me is coming back to you 50-fold. I promise it, man. You give and you receive. That's just how life works. And if you the type that'll take without never giving, that's going to be a horrible scenario. I can't even cook up how that's going to work out for you, but you going to find out. And for everybody out there that showed me love, I got nothing but love for y'all. I risk my motherfucking life.
I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I risk my life to give you documentations, girl. I